Peter Gray from the AU Review. Hello, Andy.
Hi.
Lovely to talk to you. I'm a horror fan. I'm a Halloween fan. I have loved Allyson's trajectory over these films. But before getting to Halloween Ends, like you hear that a lot of people that star in films aren't actually fans of horror films. Like I know Jamie Lee Curtis isn't a particularly big fan. Are you a fan of horror films themselves?
Being exposed to the horror community and the culture around horror films starting in 2018, it's made me more of a fan. But
Yeah.
before then, I was way too terrified to watch any horror movie. I couldn't get through it. They were too scary. But but now I'm much better and I enjoy it. And I also the community and the culture is what kind of keeps you coming back. There are a lot of subgenres that are really fun and there's kind of something for everybody in the horror space.
Yeah. And like not to give anything away, but obviously this isn't a traditional sort of Laurie versus Michael Myers movie. And I was certainly not expecting this to go where it went. So like what was your reaction when you read the script, realizing, oh, this is how Halloween ends?
Well, it is the final. I mean, it's the epic final conclusion between Laurie and Michael at the core of it. And what
Yeah.
drives the film is in my opinion, Laurie's performance and Jamie's performance, and that kind of slow build up into the finale, which is so satisfying and very fun. It's a huge swing of a movie. It's very David Gordon Green. It's a blast. It's one that I mean it might be my favorite of the three. It's just so fun and unexpected. And I think that when I had been told, I'd been briefed a little bit on the direction they were going when we
Mm.
were filming Halloween Kills. And then when I read the script, it wasn't that I was like totally gobsmacked by what was going on, but I was gobsmacked once I read it because I was just like, oh my God, how this is insane. And the execution of it is really well done. And I just saw it yesterday for the first time, and it's a
Oh wow.
blast. It's a blast.
Because as I said, like I really love where Allison's like trajectory has gone over this series. Like she's never been like a victim in the traditional sense. Like she suffered loss, but there's always been that sort of strength and like rejection of being a victim. Like as you said, you got this during Halloween Kills. But like, did you know when filming Halloween 2018? Like, did you know that there was going to be further stories? Did you know that this character was going to be fleshed out the way it was?
No, no, I didn't. It was something that I think there were some mumblings about maybe doing more, but nothing was concrete at all.
Yeah.
And even once the film came out, it was kind of radio silent for a while before we got word that we were doing another.
Mm,
And not only doing another, but doing two more.
mm.
So it was definitely not something that I expected, and I'm really grateful that it turned into what it turned into because it's been such a highlight in my professional life and in my personal life.
Yeah. And I mean, I have had the pleasure of talking to Jamie Lee Curtis in person when she came to Australia for Halloween.
Uh,
She interrupted my interview with David Gordon Green last year and she like apologized. And I was you're Jamie Lee Curtis. You can do like whatever you want. Like she's just a force of a person. Like, how has it been to like work with her over these films? And like, has she imparted any like advice for you, like going forward with your
she
career?
Jamie leads by example,
Yeah.
and she is a heck of an example across the board. It's incredible watching her step on a set and give so much of herself and genuinely so, not just pretending like she's right
Mm,
here with you and still looking over your shoulder because there's a million things going on. It's when she speaks to you, she's here, and that's all
mm,
that matters is this moment right here. And um, she never takes anything for granted, and it's been really a incredible journey getting to learn and work with her.
mm. Do you think she's like almost like spoiled you in some ways going forward? You're like,
Yeah.
oh, am I going to get this in
Every,
this new movie?
I mean, everyone has. I joke that it's like, I mean, there's never going to be another set like the set that I got to create on for the last three films.
Yeah.
It's David Gordon Green is a special human being and a special filmmaker, and he puts together a really specific group of people to make these movies, and we're never going to get that again. So it's something that, especially going into this last one, there were many days where everyone was kind of looking around, making sure that no one was taking it for granted, because we were just trying to soak in the magic one last time.
And as you said, like you love being a part of, the community. And I know that like horror fans are passionate, vocal people when they need to be. Like, do you have any words of, I don't know, wisdom for them going into this? Like what they should expect? Anything like that?
I would go in open-minded and ready to have fun. I mean, this
Yeah.
is the final conclusion. Like, let's not be precious about it, and let's just have a great time. And I think that they will.
I think that's the bet. Like you almost need to like put that, just Halloween ends. So it's like, don't be precious about it. Like just enjoy, like, just enjoy it for what it is.
It's incredible.
No, I just, yeah, I've loved the way that David Gordon Green and like Danny McBride have completely just revamped what we thought a Halloween movie should be. And then like Halloween Kills kind of took it in one direction, and then this, like, yeah, as I said, like I went into this kind of expecting something, getting something completely different. So I just have to say, like, hats off to everybody who pulled off kind of the impossible by making a horror film not predictable, which is kind of nice in this day and age.
It's a big swing with a big payoff, and it's
Yeah,
very fun.
yeah. No, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out. Congratulations on the
Thank
film.
you.
I look forward to seeing what's after Halloween for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.